Hello there. I've just been playing my socket tester here. Really useful thing. If you do some wiring at home or whatever, you can plug this into the socket and it will tell you what's going wrong. Let me show you. Just plug it into the socket here. Turn the power on. Now you can see it's showing the voltage and also a combination of lights up here. This means that this socket is perfectly good. If not, different combinations of lights will tell you exactly what the problem is. Now if you want to test your RCD, you can press this button here and that will short it out for you. Because I want to keep making this video, I'm not going to press that button at the moment. But a useful little device, not that expensive, so jolly good for safety around the home. Anyway, if you've been here before, then welcome back. Great to see you again as ever. Really hope you're enjoying it. It gives me a lot of confidence and joy that you're coming back all the time. And if it's your first time here, then good to see you. Always good to meet new friends. Have a look around the site, see what you like. When you find something useful to you, like it, share it with other people, and please subscribe to the channel so that you'll know when new things are coming out, so you can keep finding stuff that's useful and interesting to you. I enjoy making this video, so it's great that I'm getting such a subscriber base. In fact, we're making big traction on Google, so it'd be good if you can keep subscribing to me and getting other people to subscribe so we can actually get something going on this channel. Well, today we're going to be looking at technology going to help people like me who keep forgetting where they put stuff. So let's get started. Well, if you're like me, you put something down and instantly forget where you put it. So what would be really useful is someone's going to help me find these items rather than having to go all through the house looking for them. And that's why I started to use tracker tags. There's various types, AirPod Air tags from Apple, various other ones, but I use Tile. So I'm going to talk about those, and I believe in talking about things I've got experience of to show you. Now, there's various types here. You can see we've got ones you can stick on, we've got ones that will go inside your wallet, we've got the Mate and we've got the Pro. These are mine. The one on the left is a little credit card size, I think goes in my wallet, so if I lose my wallet then it will tell me where I've left it. And the one on the right I particularly like, I attach that to my key rings and things because it has replaceable batteries. I don't think they make these particular ones anymore, but there's a similar device in the modern Tile lineup. Okay. And as you can see, you just attach them to your keyring or you slide the credit card into your wallet and there they are. In fact, sometimes you can actually put them on tablets behind the case, as in this picture here. Makes it a bit bulkier, but it's great. In fact, it's really useful because one day I managed to end up putting my tablet in the recycling bin somehow, and I never found it if it hadn't been for this Tile app, and I'll show you how it works a bit later. Okay, so if you decide you are going to use tiles, the first thing you need to do is to go to tile.com and set up an account. Then you can download the app to your phone or your tablet or whatever and start using it. Let's get into that. Here's the app. And you can see I've got various tiles altogether, car keys, wallet, things like that. And it's currently looking for weather locations on some of them. You notice it tells you that battery is low on some of them. Okay, so to set up tags, we go here, we add a device, tile device. You activate the tile by pressing the button, and it will play a little tune. Then you tap next thing tune it, and it will take you through the process. I don't actually have any tags that I haven't actually set up, so I can't demonstrate that to you. But it's relatively simple to go through. So let's go back to the Fitbit. There we go. Let's say I've lost my car keys. Okay, there's various things that we can do. If I press find, it will start playing the tablet. Now my car keys are right next to me, so it's quite loud, but you can see I can find it. And also, I'm very, very close to it. I'll explain this in a moment. What the sensor does, as you get closer and closer, if you can't hear it, then you can use the detector you saw just there, where as you get closer and closer, the rings get closer and closer in, and then you know you're very, very close to it. So it's a good way of finding it through a detector. There's also a system, which I don't think I've got on here at the moment, which says where it was last seen. So if it's out of range, you've lost it somewhere, then it'll tell you where you last saw it, say down the bank or in the garden or whatever. Okay. And another great feature of tiles is that there's a lot of tile users out there, and you can set up a notify when found function, and what that will do is to set it up so that whenever anybody else in the tile goes past it, then they're going to send you an email. It'll send you an email automatically, and then you can go there and see if you can find it. So pretty handy if you've lost it altogether, but that's what part of the community for it. There is also a find phone feature. I use my watch person to find it, but you can press the tag and it will then start beeping the phone and then it will tell you where it is. That can be quite handy as well. And finally, it's got an integration into Amazon Alexa and other smart home devices, so you can actually control it from there. Let me try this. Alexa, where are my house keys?
Your house keys was last seen 1 minute ago at home. Should I ring house keys?
No.
Okay.
So as you can see, it could actually start ringing the house keys tag for you. So really pretty integrated into everything all together. So it's sounding pretty good at the moment. There are one or two downsides. One of the downsides is that if I've got a lot of things in my pockets in the car, for example, and I go around a corner, I can sometimes set off the button, which starts then beeping, sets my phone beeping, all sorts of things, and it gets a bit of a pain. But on the whole, I find it's realistic and it's a good thing to be able to do. It's worth that downside for the rest of it. The other thing is that you need to keep an eye on the batteries. It doesn't actually email you when the batteries are running down, but you can see here it says battery low and battery down, a couple of them. So I need to start thinking about replacing them. It'll eventually say replace the batteries. I think this is on a timer rather than battery power itself, but they last about a year, so it's worthwhile keeping them going. As I mentioned earlier, one of the great upsides is that I could not find my tablet anywhere, and I used the Find My feature and the detector, the little rings are going in, and I eventually found it outside in the recycling bin. So if it hadn't been for spending a few pounds on a tag, I'd have lost an £800 tablet, because I don't know how it ended up in the recycling bin, but it just did. Weird. Okay. And a lot of people use these sorts of things for luggage tracking, so if you're not sure where your luggage has gone in the airport or whatever, then you can pop one of these in and it'll help you find it. It might even actually tell you when it's coming off the aeroplane and getting onto the carousel, so you can have a coffee first while you wait for your luggage. It's quite useful. So, on the whole, I find tiles very, very useful. So there are one or two downsides, but the benefit is more than outweigh that. So I'd recommend thinking about trackers. As I say, I use tile for a number of years. Pretty essential, really. Now, I'm enjoying making this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, then please like it. Share it with other people who found it useful. Get them excited about the things on here. And finally, please do subscribe to the channel so that I can build up the channel, get more people involved, and get some real traction with Google. And remember, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, then pop it in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do for you. So, thanks for watching.